Why are you cutting these people from their insurance?
Well, David, we're not cutting people. We're actually transitioning people. What we've been doing is informing folks that their plan doesn't meet the test of the essential health benefits. Therefore, they have a choice of many options that we make available through the exchange. And in fact, with subsidy, many people will be getting better plans at a low cost. So this really is a transition. And in fact, the 300,000 figure is the entire year. So it's really 40,000 people for January 1, and we're walking them through that transition.
So if I've got health insurance that I now like, you're writing to me and saying, look, I got to give more comprehensive coverage under this plan. As a result, you got to go find something else. You're going to pay more, chances are, but maybe if you qualify for subsidies, you know, you'll pay less in the end. There is still a disruptive aspect. You can talk about migrating, you can talk about transitioning. I'm not just asking about Florida, but asking you to look more broadly. There are people who have what they like and are going to end up paying more. There is some sticker shock that's going to be out there with this law. Is that fair?
David, what I can tell you is that in Florida, because that's what I represent, in Florida, we are doing 3,000 education seminars from the beginning of September through the end of March, making sure that people understand what their options are. We're in all 67 counties. We've built retail centers. We're reaching out to our customers so they understand what their choices are. And we believe that people will find choices there.
Will people pay more? My question is, will people pay more?
People who are subsidized are going to probably have the opportunity to pay less. It really is an individualized issue, and there may be some people who pay more, but it really depends on your individual circumstances.
You met at the White House with senior aides going through this Obamacare rollout. As an insurance executive, you signed up for basically a deal here, which is to say, okay, we'll cover people who have pre-existing conditions. We'll do that if you can deliver us some more business. Give us younger, healthier people who probably aren't going to need our insurance, and that's how we'll make money and balance out the fact that we're going to pay more out covering people with pre-existing conditions. That was the deal. Is this model going to work based on the rollout you're seeing?
Well, there's no denying that the rollout has had bumps. And we actually expected there would be bumps in the beginning of the process. The good thing about the meeting we had at the White House is it was very positive. It was candid. We laid issues on the table. We had a good exchange with the folks at the White House. And we had commitment, particular commitment around a piece called direct enrollment. That direct enrollment allows us, the insurance industry, to help the administration get people signed up. As that gets prioritized, we'll be able to help bring people into the exchange, and we think that that will be a big lift for the installation of the Affordable Care Act.
Did you warn the White House that they could face this? They could face this kind of tough rollout? Did they ignore some warnings?
David, I think the real issue here is we got to work on how do we fix this.
I'm asking you a specific question. I know what the goal is. Did you warn them that this could go bad?
David, we're not looking backwards. I think it really is about how do we move forward and solve this. We serve millions of people across the state of Florida. It would be a distraction for me to spend my time looking backwards. I spend my time figuring out how do we serve the people in Florida that we're trying to bring most education about their options so they can help their families.
All right. I'll respectfully point out that I didn't get the answer to the question I was looking for. I do appreciate your time very much today. Thank you. We're going to have more with our roundtable on the Obama.